Hey fellas, so yeah, this is another session of co-op, and it's good because we can actually give some insightful commentary instead of me just showing off my strats or whatever, and actually using them for practical uses because yeah, this is one of those sessions that are really long. But as you can see, my stats are kind of not what they should be. It's because I've been nerfed, and that's what password matching does. So just wall clipping there because reasons. 100 attack strats over there. This dodge is kind of problematic, but no. This guy has the Firelink sword, which is kind of ridiculous, but okay. And yeah, I can't read freaking character names at this point, man. So I'm just gonna give up. Yeah, this is a post commentary, of course. You know, post edit, post everything, so you're gonna see what happens here. Nice backstab there. Gang squad. Gonna be seeing us corner a lot of enemies in this summon, especially this one invader. He's gonna get destroyed, but not in a good way for him, because I believe he may quit, or no, he doesn't quit, but actually the host dies to some enemies, so not only the host but also this other summon. There you go. Just waiting for the guys. Excuse me if you heard that, but alright, so I'm back. Gotta say that not having any decks around, especially at 40, because the Freighter Blade is my favorite weapon ever. Next to the Dragon Tooth, of course. In this game, for decks, I mean. My favorite weapon ever, period. Not really sure, honestly. I mean, for cosplays, of course, it's gonna be havel, so havel's equipment all around is good. All rounder, you know, tanky, does some damage, got some health going on, or damage absorption, I mean. So it's kind of weird that we don't actually get the invader, but maybe I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but it's gonna be fun, I guess. A lot of fun, as the host would say in Reddit. So calling him over for the resin. I remember the resin because I grabbed it or missed it in the one of my playthroughs, right? Yeah. Backstab on this guy for no reason. That's for the damage. You're gonna be seeing me backstabbing a lot just for the iframes, maybe, or to look cool, or for the damage, you know, stuff like that. Because the Aldrich Ruby and the other Sapphire rings, they're nice, but I would prefer to have the ones that get you for the kills or whatever. Get you the FP or the HP respectively for the kills. I do have the Archer Spear, but the Executioner Grace Sword, not even close, man. Even though I've been past New Game +8 or 7, yeah. But this is just sad, man. Don't have the best equipment ever. Or the best setup, I mean. Got this knight here who completely ignores me for some reason. It was for the host. Host gets destroyed a little bit, but that's why Soothing Sunlight happens to be one of my spells, so it's kinda weird that the other summon doesn't get around. But not his fault. I mean, he doesn't know, probably, that I have it, so there you go. Don't know what he was doing. Maybe changing his rings or something. Because usually I would have the frayed blade, the ring, knight great swords, and the great scythe somewhere around those lines, yeah. But I'm havel, so I'm cosplaying for the time being, just to get a feel for the guy again because I love him so much. From prison stones for no reason. Keep buying them too. They're cheap, so it doesn't really matter, man. I'm not even using the souls to level all that much because you all exist, so it's kind of weird. I mean, eventually, when I get to 1 billion or 1 million, then I'll actually be able to level, but not now, apparently. But once I reach all the soft caps, that would be nice, but yeah, just destroying people. And this sort of, I don't know what happened here really, but he's supposed to climb up. There you go. Get some iframes there. He still survives the freaking gank there, so he punch attacks. That's nice. And this is actually cool, but I think I did this before, so nothing too surprising there. What is surprising though is this invader, who actually survives all of our cornering somehow. I'm not sure how he does that, but I don't know, maybe he's max level, maybe he got all the damage absorption rings or the life ring or something, because it's gonna be ridiculous in a second. That he maybe not even hexing, but hexing. Hacking, I mean. So it's kind of weird. I mean, he wasn't even all that good, so I'm not really sure if he was hacking or not, and I just get destroyed there. In the head. Keeping my shield up. Yep, there we go. That's why I keep my shield up. And he falls. He gets destroyed. And we're cornering him now. Yeah, come on. Come on. See, look at this. I don't know how he's surviving. I don't know. Like, is the game glitching or should I use my spells? Using the whip now? It's ridiculous. I don't think this is legit character or something, because it's kind of weird. I mean, look at our damage, man. Our damage is freaking ridiculously low. Even my dragon tooth is like 100 or something. So, yeah, hold on. I should say that I'm gonna be eating some spaghetti, so you keep that in mind, because it's actually gonna be kind of long, this invasion. Probably gonna edit this out. I mean, look at this. Freaking backstabbed him and he's still alive. This is the second time we're cornering him. Third time. Fourth time a little bit, yeah. I lost count how many times we cornered. Thing about PvP is that it's not going to be fair in any way, shape, or form unless it's undead match or something, because when you invade people's freaking worlds, I mean, what do you expect? I don't know. Rip. Rip again. Host dies and he's gonna, yeah, he's gonna do the thing, the blocking gimmick. I'm gonna be pausing a little bit between summons because we read it a lot, so. Spaghetti stream. It's not even a stream, it's gameplay. We're gonna edit the load time so the video is a little bit shorter. I mean, not only the load times, but the summoning in between parts, because everybody wants to see that. Want to see the actual summon stuff. There we go. Kind of jumped off in the wrong direction. I think I'm just going to help him get his souls back because reasons. Hopefully he doesn't invade it again, because that would be kind of weird. Whoops. Freaking earphone fell off, but it's time to get rocky, I believe. Yeah, here we go. Fun thing is you can stack stone flesh with the poise buff that the dragon tooth gives you, so it's kind of nice. I always think that chest is a mimic for some reason. Could have totally punched attacked that sword over there. But I do backstab this guy. And no, double backstab. There we go. Kind of getting all the loot in the area. I say kind of is the key term there, because I'm gonna be skipping a lot later on, so good to have a mostly early start that actually gets everything done. So it's kind of weird, but we don't get Lucerne, so that's weird. That's the only thing we don't get, I think. And look at this, I'm gonna start the elevator by accident. I bet they're mad. But not sure what to do, so gonna sit around. Here we go. Just keeping an eye on their health. That's amazing with the prism stones there. But no, spaghetti is still rolling because it's kind of large. There we go. It's kind of nice having those moments. Be calm before the storm, they say. Just doing the usual survivalist stuff going on there. Putting the Firelink to good use. I doubt he'll take any damage. Besides the frostbite, I mean. He is so new, he doesn't even run there. Come on. Really? He kind of freaks out on Reddit here for some reason. Whenever there's a cutscene, he kind of freaks out. I'm not sure why. Probably thinks it's a boss. There we go. Honestly, I watched the Elder Rings trailers, the two of them, I mean. It was in a playlist, so I'm not sure if there's any more. But Elder Ring, man. Elden freaking Ring looks so sick. So good. I love it. Petrol and everybody. Well, that was quick. And that's it for our spaghetti. And that's kind of dirtying ourselves as well. Gonna be back in a bit. Alright, with the spaghetti out of the way. Not sure what I'm doing here. I believe I'm kind of editing a little bit, so as you can see, not much at Firelink over here, except Cirrus was just sitting there. Not sure why. Maybe her quest line kind of begins here, and I didn't even interact with her, so what you gonna do? As you can see in the top above my health bar, the fog gate is still there. That freaking fog. Freaking hate it so much. It's still there, man. I'm losing health here and it's still there. Even a new message appeared and it's still there. I don't know what's happening, man. And I love the clipping on the on the dragon tooth through the symbol of avarice. It's so good. But actually, I know that the dragon tooth clips around with my head when I'm running. So, believe around here should be, yeah, there we go. Where I regain control over here. So, just equipping my stuff in the wrong spot, of course. There goes my phone. But, there you go. Firing is actually kind of useful because I spam the weapon arts a lot, so yeah. I believe, yeah, I'm editing the new guy, the host, how to reinforce his Estes. Because apparently he doesn't read descriptions or something. But, there you go. Like, he doesn't even talk to the NPCs. I'm not sure. But, anyway, enough bashing on him. It's not his fault. It's probably his first Dark Souls, I'm not sure. But, given his code, because I'm not gonna use it, but just to get it out of the way. I could infuse my Murky Hand Cipher just in case I get into trouble with an invader or something, but I don't, because reasons. That's about it, honestly. And if you don't, if you can hear, it's kind of windy over here for some reason. It's summer break now, technically, because I finished my exams and everything. So, you know, you're gonna be seeing a lot of videos, but it's still good ones. It's just you commenting maybe. Gonna see what surprises are gonna be in store in the next few videos. I can't freaking speak today. But anyway, what else? I believe I'm just sitting around redditing, you know, thinking about if I should go to the next journey or not. And abandon these guys. But I did help them once, so it's kind of weird. I mean, co-op is co-op, so that was the request, is just somebody to help him. So not sure what to do here. I mean, or what I'm doing here. So probably gonna skip ahead or something. I don't know if it gets too long. But we could do a dead match with a few friends. 3v3 or 2v2 or even a duel. A brawl isn't my thing, but I did do one with Maru, and it was kind of one-sided. No, not one-sided. I mean, I did win, but it wasn't that easy. So we're gonna skip ahead, man. This is getting too long. Alright, so we're in high wall again, even though we killed the boss. And no, we're not doing the dancer. Because that would be a little bit fun. Especially with a low level character. Oh yeah. But no. Actually, I'm going to be an invader with our friend here. Our host. and he's gonna die, but not gonna be all that fun for him. And if you saw that purple sign there, that's actually our friend also. So don't worry. Hello. Should say greetings there, but it's okay. I don't really know what mad dark spirits are supposed to do. Like, can they attack enemies? Like, not sure what the deal was. I believe it's just when they kill an invader or the host or a phantom, they get their rewards. So, kind of weird. And I don't have the white phantom ring, so I do check, but I don't have it. Too bad. I mean, it kind of, it kind of gives up on the ring slots, so. And just in case I do actually get mad at the mad phantom, because well, look what he's gonna do here. See, look at that. That's when I decided to duel him later on. So that's why, not what. Or when, I'm not sure what I've said there, but scratching my head a little bit. Dragon is kind of, or wyvern, I think. It's a wyvern, right? Yeah. Is he coming or not? Not sure. Just the megaphones. And it's going the other way, okay. I'm remembering the, that sponge attack strat I did there. I hope he doesn't open it up. At this point I already know what's gonna happen. So this is gonna take some time. And I'm all the way up here, not to plunge attack, don't worry. But actually so that he doesn't lock onto me and dies as a result. So I love this, An invader and just kinda hanging around with the knight. So good. Saying hello to the freaking knight that kills me in my own world, so it's kinda weird. I'm not sure why he's pointing at me, but okay. He got the deep battle axe, I believe, so there you go. Here comes the knight. Is he skipping him? I'm not sure. Again, the top so that they see me, and dropping down, skipping ahead to their progress a little bit. Right on the head, huh? Going back so that it doesn't lock onto me. Okay. I'm still wary of the summon. In both cases, because yeah, see that is that's dangerous right there. Saying he can talk to Grey Rat over there. Gonna run back. And I didn't see him there. Kind of passed him and continue passing him because I couldn't care less at this point. And this guy, like, I don't know what happened here. Like, is his AI destroyed? But that's good. Good to see. I believe I'm editing right now, so it's gonna be some time before I actually get moving with the duel. It's not gonna be much of a duel, it's just gonna be me tanking all the hits in the world. It's gonna be good. Don't worry, that's my phone. Might as well check it, I mean. Do I have it in the first place? It's charged. He's spinning around. Didn't do much damage there, buddy. Okay, my phone has been checked now. And now it's time to actually duel, so gonna be keeping my cosplay over here because I can't do much without it, so it gives the protection, always nice. And the host is gonna be watching on the left there, I know, because he did tell us in Reddit, so kind of swinging around a little bit wildly there. Should have used poise. There you go. Should have counter-attacked there. I don't know why he's trading with me. He should be rolling around a little bit, so it's kind of surprising that he has close to 999 hours. Don't remember the exact number, but it's in the 800s on his main character, and yet he's resorting to freaking lightning, and I know he's resorting to freaking lightning to damage me because Stone Flash isn't really all that good with lightning, so it's not even all that good. I mean, it's kind of worthless. He's probably trying to poke me a little bit, so this is when I change tactics a little bit. Since he's changing weapons, I should too, to destroy him a little bit. Yeah. Someone got a little bit carried away. Doesn't know that I got the whole setup going on. This is when I want to lead the host a little bit. So, or maybe I'm leaving. I'm not sure what to do here, or what I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah, out of context, this is kind of weird. You know, I'm kind of surprised he doesn't take the advantage and actually tries to destroy me. Because that would be epic right there. To see if he actually stands a chance, but I'm nerfed, but not that nerfed, you know. I mean, I got all my spells, I got my havel, I got a few stuff going on. And if I get my decks going, my spells would even be more useful. So Oh, we're leading him now. Okay. That's good. So not only did I survive a duel, actually leading the host to where they should go, kind of. And he's gonna fall. Too bad for him. But good for me because I actually get a sunlight medal.